You're welcome to how to attract high-paying clients in 2025. In this training, we are going to consider how to stop undervaluing your skills and start charging what you're worth. Secondly, we are going to understand your true worth. Next, we are going to talk about who a high-paying client is. You need to understand the rules of the game. You also need to understand what a graphic design portfolio is all about. And lastly, we'll now talk about how to attract high-paying clients. Quickly, how to stop undervaluing your skills and start charging what you're worth. Okay, let me start by asking you a simple question. A simple, sincere question. Have you ever done a project? You designed a flyer, you designed a logo, you designed a brochure, you spent hours or even days working on it, only to be underpaid. Probably you charge the person 10,000, 5,000, 20,000, and we are just charging that to manage it. But at the end, the person said something like, I don't like this work. You get, I don't like this work. Please, could you redesign? Then after redesigning, instead of paying you your exact amount, what you build, what you asked for, the person underpays you, pays you maybe 2K or 3K. Even if a client pays you 10,000 naira for a logo, he underpaid you. You know the truth. Secondly, have you ever felt frustrated because clients didn't see the value in your work? After designing, instead of giving you that compliment like wow, there are 3 responses to a design. We have a yes, we have a no, and we have wow. And every graphic designer should aspire for the wow. Imagine you send something to a brand and then they reply with wow, amazing. Instead of your clients to say amazing, wow, nice, okay, I love this, they are complaining. Is that they're complaining about the color? And as a graphic designer expert, that this thing is nice, this is okay. Most times they make comparisons trying to say 1 or 2 stuff. I remember some time ago, someone chatted me up and said I should design a flyer for him. That should be 2 years ago. And normally I don't really design flyers for people that are so close to me because these people they are not my ID clients. Okay, they're not my prospects. So I just said, okay, that I'm busy. He said, please, I should do it for him now. We are friends, we are brothers. I said, okay, fine. That this is my charge. He said, no, it's too high. I was like, it's too high. He told me that people in Lagos, they charge this so and so. I said, it's fine. Let us not debate about this price. Call those people in Lagos. Let them design it for you. He was like, it's not like that. I said, no, that's fine. I'm not, in the first place, I told you, I'm not free. You get, because you need to understand who your ID client is. Don't allow people to frustrate you because they think when they give you something, maybe a token, they now own you. They are now in charge of your life. It shouldn't be so. And that's the reason for this training. So if your answer is yes to the 2 questions I asked, then tonight's lesson is exactly what you need. Yes. So many times people often ask me, how do you travel, live a decent life, have a beautiful family? So many times people often ask me, how did you travel, live a decent life, have a beautiful family, and run a successful business? Right? Because I'm married and to the glory of God, I'm blessed with a son. So people are still wondering, how are you coping? How are you doing it? How are you doing these things in this Nigeria? So this is my simple answer. It's all about creating a business that works for you. Yes, creating a business that works for you and attracting the right clients. You get a picture? You create a business that works for you and then you attract the right clients. Because you can have the right business. You can have a business that should work for you, but without the right clients, you will miss it out. They will mess up the whole thing. So tonight's training will be a step-by-step process on how you can reproduce the same results. So let me just show you some of the proofs, some of the payments I received from a single design. Yes, this is one of them. From a single design project I got this year. As you can see, that's 450,000, and that was on 27th January 2025. Okay, and these are some of my monthly transactions. These are some screenshots, as you can see, and there's 3 million, 2 million, 1.6, and so on and so forth. So that's over 5 million in 3 months. I just showed you December, January, and February. I'm not even showing you the current earnings from just my OP account, even though I use other banks for my transactions, right? So I made those figures only from few design projects for high-paying clients. You can underline that. So quickly, let me just say this. If you don't have a Pyro, you don't have your jotter, please make sure you have one now. You can pause this video now and get your Pyro and get your paper, your daughter. So this is me saying that graphic design is a high income skill. Yes, I said that. So don't let anybody on the internet tell you otherwise. So I tell you graphic design is saturated. Well, it might be saturated, and that is why you're going through this training, for you to stand out in a saturated environment. Okay, so who am I to even try to help your graphic design business grow financially? My name is Obi Odnakachukwu. I'm the founder of Canido Digital Hub, the #1 platform for delivering creative knowledge. I'm a software engineer by profession, as well as the founder of Canido Civil Wars. You can check it out on Facebook. Just type Obi Odnakachukwu and the profile with a verified icon, that is me. Okay, so back to the question on your mind right now. How can I attract high-paying clients as a graphic designer in 2025? I know that's your question. So let's start with the basics. What is graphic design? You agree with me that graphic design is all about visual communication. There's a reason why you're designing that brochure. There's a reason why you're doing that product mock-up and all the designs. So the aim is for you to communicate. So when you have this at the back of your mind, you should understand that graphic design is more than aesthetics. It is the bridge that links businesses with their audience. So graphic design is not just about making things look good. It's all about solving problems visually. So that means you're a problem solver. So why do most graphic designers struggle with pricing? I'm talking about you. So why do you still struggle with pricing? So many graphic designers undercharge for three main reasons. Now, let me say this before I proceed. If you're scared to charge what you're worth, you can never earn it. Take it again. If you're scared to charge what you're worth, you can never earn it. Let's say you're trying to design a logo, and within you know that this logo, or I'm worth 50K for this logo, I'm worth 100K for this logo, but you're scared. So instead of saying, in your mind, you'll be like, how can I charge these people 50,000? No, they will not hire me. Then you quickly say 5,000. And funny enough, or let's say maybe you charge 10,000, and the person will be like, 10,000 is too much. Do you know why they're saying it's too much? Because you already assume that you're not worth it. Yes, you're afraid, you're scared. But what if you just say, well, okay, why do many graphic designers undercharge here in Nigeria? Number one, they are afraid of losing the clients. Secondly is the comparison syndrome. Yes, because that quack out there is charging 2,000 naira, is charging 10,000 naira, is charging 100, let's say 100 flyers for 10K or for even 20,000. Then you think you should also charge the same thing that guy is charging? Comparison syndrome. And lastly is lack of confidence. Maybe you're still a smartphone graphic designer, then you're not so confident that you, as a smartphone graphic designer, you can earn money. I want to let you know that there are so many smartphone graphic designers that are earning a multiple dollars today. I will fail me to mention their names because this training is just to open your eyes and also to show you how you can make at least $1,000 monthly as a graphic designer. So what is the truth about this whole thing? Premium clients don't want cheap designers. They want experts. If you charge low, people will assume you are not good at what you do. That's the simple truth. They want experts. Let me quickly say this. If you're posting on Fiverr and Upwork trying to get some gigs, you agree with me that the clients out there are not after experts. They are after someone with the cheapest offer. Those guys are not your ideal clients. But for premium clients, premium people that will pay you in bulk, they're after experts, not after how much you're going to charge them. Does that make sense? Okay, quickly, let's talk about understanding your true work. Many designers think that they are just creating logos or making flyers, right? And I believe that might be part of the reasons why you're not charging what you're truly worth. So you think you're just creating logos, you think you're just creating flyers, but that's wrong. You're doing much more than that. Number one, you're helping businesses grow. Yes, you're also creating strong brand identities for businesses, for organizations. You're also increasing their sales through your beautiful design. You are not just creating things to be beautiful. You're not just making things look good. Instead, you're helping business A to grow. You're also creating a strong brand identity. For instance, if you say, if you anywhere you think of the color yellow, what comes to your mind? MTN. When you think of blue, when you mention the blue app, what comes to your mind? Facebook. That is strong identity. And it was created, it was designed by a graphic designer. So you're solving problems. So you're also increasing sales through good design. Okay. If you don't know your own value, let me quickly just say this. If you don't know your own value, somebody out there will tell you, and guess what? It will be less than what you are worth. If you don't know you are valuable, if you don't know you are worth $1,000, someone else through their transaction will tell you, and it will be less than what you want. That's the simple truth. Look at these two examples, right? Look at these two businesses. Business A uses a poorly designed flyer or doesn't have a flyer at all and attracts few customers. Let's say they are selling, let's take a bottle of water, and you don't have any billboard, you don't have any flyer, you don't have any logo. Who do you think they're going to attract? Just people within them, people around their vicinity. Now look at business B. A business B has a beautiful logo with strong identity. Business B has flyers everywhere, flying everywhere. Business B has billboards. At the end, business B is attracting 500 plus customers every single day. Now, this is the question. Which business is making more money? I'm asking you, which business do you think is making more money? So, you should understand that your design is not just a picture. Your design is actually a business tool. You're helping people solve their problem. So, who is a high-paying client? A high value or a high-paying client is someone who sees the benefits, someone who sees what you're bringing to the table. Yes, I know that's just a common slang or a common statement guys make, those that are in relationship, asking ladies, what do you bring to the table? Now, this is me saying this now, that a high-value client is someone who sees the benefits that you, as a graphic designer, can bring to their business, and they are willing to pay for these services. They are willing to pay. They are not even bothered. They can negotiate with you, but they are not trying to undervalue or underpay you. So these people are willing to pay well, and they pay on time. I've seen some designers always running after their clients, asking them, please now, they are posting their account details, trying to remind the person, you've not paid me, I've designed for you. This is more than 1 week, 1 month, 2 weeks. So high-paying clients, they don't delay your payments. Someone chatted me up and asked for a logo. I charged him, and then he said, okay, I should start a design. I was like, for where? How? I don't understand. How should I do that? I said, you have to pay at least 80% upfront. Yes. I used to charge 70% upfront. Later I had to upgrade to 80% upfront. If I'm charging 100,000 naira, you have to pay 80,000 naira. So if you don't believe that I will deliver value, so why are you contacting me? So we passed the level whereby we need to design for free before, then after the evaluation, then you pay us. So don't do that. So these people are willing to pay you well, and they pay you on time because they understand the value that you can provide. Just have a picture of a doctor and someone is trying to undergo a surgery. Can you imagine the client or the patient saying, doctor, just do your operation, do your stuff, and when you're done, I'll pay you? Does that make sense? You have to make some deposits before they carry out anything on you. So as a graphic designer, you're also solving problems. See, just imagine yourself as a doctor. You're solving people's problems, their monetary problems. So back to who is a high-paying client. Now, this person is not just someone who will pay you more money. You need to understand the difference. This person is not the person that will just pay you more money. I came across a lady who contacted me. I got the contact. The person contacted me all through a friend, as a referral. And she had the money. She paid me. That was one of the first times I did someone, although it was a multiple project anyway. So I did her, and she paid me. She paid me 100%. She paid me everything. And guess what? That lady treated me. I kept working on that project for, that should be close to 1 month. I was on a project for 1 good month, I will work on the project, I will send to her, she'll review it, and she'll tell me, oh, this is the problem, and then I'll say, okay, fine, tell me what you want. She'll say what she wanted. When I give it to her, she'll be like, okay, this thing, I don't think I'm okay with it again. So it's all about people who pay you more money. High-paying clients are people who respect your professionalism. They respect your profession. These are people who also value quality over cheap work. They value quality over cheap work. Secondly or thirdly, they have the budget to pay for premium services. So this is where money comes in. Again, these people are business-minded and professional. They are not just ordinary students or ordinary people out there, because they are students who are into businesses and they are willing to pay you. So they are business-minded. When someone is business-minded, what they are thinking about is, because when you're selling a flyer, I've been in the design industry for about 8 years now, and I've had some communication with different people. Okay, I've met several people. Some persons will tell you, it's not just a flyer. Do the thing within 1 hour, give to me. I'll tell you, okay, I can't design a flyer for you in 1 hour, even if it's possible, but this is not cheap work. I'm a professional, and I must give you my timeline between 24 hours and 72 hours. If you're not okay with that, you can go. So what's the point? Someone who is business-minded is not just seeing a flyer as anything. They are seeing it as a tool that will help them increase their sales. So they are business-minded and they are professional, right? And then one good and important factor about a high-value client is that they will always come back. Yes, they will always come back, and they will also make referral. They'll tell you, do you need something? They'll just tell their friends, I have someone who designed this for me. They will always talk about you. So this is one thing you must not miss as a graphic designer. So I don't have to say one or two things, but let's talk about the benefits of working with high-paying clients. Number one, they pay more. So no more peanut, no more 2K, no more 3K, no more 4K, no more 5K, no more 10K for a logo. This time around, you charge what you're worth. Secondly, less stress. You're not going to stress yourself. So instead of chasing after clients, after designing, you're not after them. Please pay me. Your own money. You're begging them to pay you. So no more stress. Less stress. Number three is a stronger portfolio. Imagine someone is paying you 100,000 naira for a project. So even if you're not good at graphic, the first thing you'll do when you receive the 100,000, for instance, okay, just for instance, and you receive this 100,000, the first thing you'll do is to go on YouTube, you make one or two researches, then you try them out. It will help you to build something, design amazing jobs. And the more beautiful jobs you're designing, the stronger your portfolio. Because if you're designing, if someone pays me, let me just use this scenario. If someone pays me 10,000 naira for a flyer, and another person pays me 1,000 naira for a flyer, which do you think will turn out fine? Thank you, right? When someone pays me $1,000 for a project, another person pays me $100,000 rather, that's 10% for a project, for the same project. Which do you think will turn out fine? The one of $1,000. Is that not true? So I will dedicate more time for this project, at the end creating a stronger portfolio for my brand. Number 4 is more freedom. Instead of, imagine you receive, let me use the normal average price designers charge now, which is 5,000 for a flyer, or 6,000. I don't know what they are charging because I'm not in that comparison syndrome again. So, and you got, let's say, 20 jobs this month. Let's say 20 jobs this month from different clients, like 20 projects from 20 clients, and they paid you 5,000. 5 times 20, let's say in a week, 5 times 20 is 100,000. Is that correct? Right. What if you just got just one project from a foreign client and the person paid you $500? Just one. And the person paid you $500. Or let's say the person paid you $100. Let's start with that because I want to work for your mindset. I don't know what you can carry right now. Okay? But let's start with the $100, which is the least thing you should be earning now. And the person pays you $100 for a project. Don't you think you have more time to design that project? You are having fewer clients, you are having more income, and you're having more time for yourself. You cannot do other things that will also earn money, get more money for you. And at the end, you have better connections. These guys introduce you to other high-paying clients. Is that not beautiful? So why is he struggling as a graphic designer? So they are not making sales, possibly because they are not communicating, they're not making more sales, probably because they can't reach their clients visually. So if you're a video editor, a videographer, you're into print, anything at all, as long as it has to do with visual communication, then you should understand that these guys need you to solve their problems. And these problems are expensive. Now, let's talk about the rules of the game. There are certain rules that will really make you get to the next level and help you attract these high value clients. And there are 4 rules that I'll share one with you. And rule number 1 says you have one chance to impress them. Just one chance. Just one chance. So I need to ask you a question. Do you have a portfolio? Yes, I'm asking you, do you have a portfolio? You know, most times when you ask a graphic designer to share their work with you, maybe someone just met you for the first time, started you up for the first time, asking for your recent projects. Then you're sending them, maybe that's a WhatsApp message. You're sending them as documents or maybe as just normal WhatsApp messages. You're saying, okay, see, I designed this flyer. Yes, you're just, oh my God. As a graphic designer, when somebody asks for your recent project, don't send your portfolio to them. So the question is, do you have a portfolio? Or maybe you compiled your projects in a document, maybe a Google document. That's wrong. So what if the person doesn't have? Please, you have left that stage. So what is a portfolio? A graphic design portfolio is a collection of your work as a graphic designer. So it's a strategic tool. So you need to understand the aim of a portfolio. Your portfolio is not just about gathering all the garbages. No. It's not about gathering all the jobs, the works you've done from the day you became a graphic designer. No. It's a tool, and it is a strategic tool that communicates. So the aim is for this portfolio to tell the person you're sending it to is to hire you because you're the best person to handle that project. So it communicates your expertise, it communicates your credibility, and it tells high-paying clients that you're valuable. Right? I don't know. Is that clear? Okay. Let's talk about the elements of a high-converting portfolio. In other words, we are talking about what a graphic design portfolio should include. So to attract high-paying clients, your portfolio should be designed for impact and persuasion. So what is impact all about? Someone is going to your portfolio and the person is wow. The person is amazed. Wow. So there is some communication going on in the person's mind. I can help you make money. I can bring customers to you. I can increase your sales. I can increase your visibility. So there's some impartation going on in the person's mind. And persuasion. The portfolio is also, creating this hunger. Is persuading these clients to hire you. That's the aim. You're not creating for people to say, this work is fine, and then they go. No. The more there is having impact, is also persuading them to hire you. So your graphic design portfolio should showcase exactly what you can do. And that is why I always tell people, don't post people's work. Don't add people's work to your portfolio. If it's only Bible you can design, put it there. You will get the right person. Is that clear? Okay. So there are 10 critical elements, but I'll be sharing 4 of them with you in this training. Number 1, your portfolio must be clear and must start with a compelling introduction. It must be clear. For instance, your graphic design portfolio will start with just write graphic design portfolio. It's clear, make it bold. And then the introduction there should be something like, I help businesses to increase their sales through whatever you offer. You can just list whatever you offer them. Okay, is that clear? Secondly, I don't want to dwell so much on that. Secondly, is quality over quantity. Most times, if you look at people's portfolio, you will find all to 150 projects there. What do we do that for? People naturally just have 3 seconds to go through things. That's it. If you check your Facebook, if you're in professional mood, want to take their attention and stuff like that, what they are judging you is based on the first 3 seconds. Are people willing to watch this video after 3 seconds? So people don't have that time. The people are impatient. So why are you posting so many things? And most times you're posting your best work beneath. Okay? So quality over quantity. Instead of posting 50 flyers, uploading 50 flyers, why not upload just 10? Or upload 5, then mock them up, make them to have this real life scenario. So quality over quantity. Then thirdly, niche down. The period of jack of all trades. You're a graphic designer, fine. But you design logo, you design flyers, you're into print, you're into this, you're into that, all of that. I'm not saying that's bad, but be a man of one thing. Let it be that when they mention your name, that the first thing that comes to your mind is that this guy is good at flyer design. He designs flyers perfectly. Let it be when people talk about you, they say, if you want a billboard, you want a red carpet banner, call this guy. If someone is into print, they know if brand identity, just niche down, be known for one thing. And then in your graphic design portfolio, make sure you back them up with testimonials and social proof. So when you send projects to people and then they just comment, wow, just take a screenshot, edit them, and then upload. You can also ask people that you're impressed with your previous work to say one or two things about you. They can also make a video. You can even plead with them to just make a video, maybe just 10 seconds, saying, this guy is good. That's all. Testimonials and social proof. So at this point, let's talk about how you can attract high-paying clients. But let me say this quickly, okay? Because so many persons out there want to attract high-paying clients. But are you a high-paying designer? Yes, ask yourself, are you a high-paying designer? Before you can become one, before you can call yourself a high-paying designer, it's all about you designing beautiful stuff, beautiful flyers, logos, and stuff like that. Now, I read a book. It's not about designing beautiful flyers, beautiful logos, brochures, brand identities, and stuff like that. No, I want to say something. A wise man once said, the way you do little things is the same way you handle bigger things. For instance, when you go out to buy something out there, you want to purchase something, and they tell you the price, what comes to your mind? Let's take this for instance. You want to buy a pair of shoes, and they tell you that the cost of this shoe is for 5,000. What comes to your mind? It's expensive. Once you say that, it means you're a low-paying designer. Because you can't be underprice people's products and you want someone else to overpay you. So if you want to attract high-paying clients, you must be a high-paying designer. I've seen designers argue over so many things. Okay, I came across a graphic design training late last year by a professional, and he charged $40 for that training. So when I saw it, I was like, within me, sincerely, I said, wow. Because I went through the modules and everything, I was like, this guy is just giving out this thing for free. But I saw people commenting. I saw people's comments saying, boss, please, your price is too high. Your price is too high. How? $40, 50,000 naira for a training that will take you to the next level, 50K. And they were trying to say so many things. If you take, okay, let's go on Facebook. If you know Sammy, okay, the digital cultist, okay, Ugo Sammy, that's his name. He launched his Photoshop training, and the cost was 30,000, right? And people were like, boss, why not bring it up to 10,000? And that's what I have. I'll be like, for that, you spend more than 10,000 naira on data every month. But this one-time cost that will change your life for the best, you're still bargaining, you're still making this flimsy excuses that you don't have money. That's why you're still broke. That's why the rich are getting richer, because they are committing their money to things that will help them grow. They are paying for mentorship, they are paying for courses, they are upgrading, they are doing stores. So if you as a graphic designer, you have this mindset that what this person is selling is expensive, then it means that you need to work on your mindset. It means you're not there yet. Yeah, that's the simple truth. It means you've not come to the point whereby people should also value what you're bringing to the table. Exactly. So if you must attract high-paying clients, you must be a high-paying graphic designer. So it should affect the way you buy sashi water. Yes, the water you drink. It should affect the way you buy it. You should affect. So instead of just buying one sachet, my friend, why not go and buy one bag and keep? Upgrade your lifestyle for character. And when you buy them in bulk, you're even saving costs, right? Now instead of trying to let's talk about data. Instead of buying 1 gig as a graphic designer, why not buy 10 gig and it will serve you for 1 week? Stop all these 500 MB and 100 MB. Live this lifestyle. Some time ago, I heard this class. Okay, I had a training like this with some people, and I uploaded it on WhatsApp, and I told them to watch for free. Guess what? Somebody chatted me up and said, "Please, video, could you send me 100 MB so I can?" Because the video was about 70 something MB. He said to send him 100 MB so he can watch the video. I shared my knowledge with him. I was like, "Wait, you said you're a graphic designer, right?" He said, "Yeah." He said that he has not made sales. I said, "And you can't even purchase just 1 gig. Then how to attract high-paying clients starts with you. It starts with your mindset. You must be a high-paying graphic designer." Okay. So having said that, let's talk about the 3 methods how you can attract this ideal clients. Number 1 is referral. Number 2 is outreach, and number 3 is inbound leads. So I call it the ROI of high-paying clients. The ROI of high-paying clients. So normally, the first should be inbound leads. And what is inbound leads? Inbound leads is all about you building your brand, and these clients are reaching out to you to design for them. And this is the best. This is what I love so much, because when people are coming to you for you to design for them, you can charge them. Imagine someone who is imagine you sell cars, and people are crossing maybe your car park where you sell cars, your office, and then they walk in and then they ask you, "How much is this car?" You say maybe 10 million naira or 20 million naira, and then they'll bargain with you based on, "Please, could you sell for this or that?" But just have this picture that someone meets you, or let's say I meet you, asking you to buy this car from me. You don't need a car at the moment, but I'm asking you to please. I say, "Please, I sell cars." So the truth of the matter is that even if you want to patronize me, it will be based on your own terms. Is that clear? So inbound lead is you building your brand. I've seen so many graphic designers struggling. They reach out to me telling me that nobody is reaching out to them, this and that. The only question I ask is, I say, share your Facebook link with me. Which when they share their Facebook link with me, because I will discover stuff like they're talking about football today, talking about relationship tomorrow, talking about, let me not mention names, okay? They are talking about politics and saying so many things not related to, and then maybe after 1 week they will now post one work and say done and dusted. Can you imagine that? Even if you don't have code, they want to design for yourself and upload them. Okay, design your ID flyers, upload them, mock them up, give them this real life scenario, and then build a brand from there. People will definitely reach out to you. By the time you're getting one like every day, it will move to 2, move to 3, move to 4, and one day it will definitely move to 100 and to 200, and then all of a sudden one day you just have 100k followers, and people will always writing to you for you to design for them. Then you can charge what you are worth. That's the balance. But that's not the aim of this training. I just wanted to mention that because we have 3 methods. What I want to discuss with you in this training is the outreach method, but I'll talk about that at the end of this training. The last but not the least is referral. Referral, that's another way to attract happy clients. After designing for a satisfied client, always ask them. Don't allow them to just don't have the imagination they will refer you. Always tell them to refer you. Politely, you can say, "Oh, thank you so much." After making their, maybe they said, "Wow, I love this product." They say, "Oh, thank you so much, sir. Sir, please, although I don't like the past, but you call your clients sir because you're the one helping them." Okay, so once they have made their comments and all of that, you can say, "Okay, oh, thank you so much. Please, if you have friends who also need this and that, please always refer me. Thank you. I appreciate so much." And that's it. And they can also do that on their own without you asking them. That's referral. That's how to attract high-paying clients. Now, I want to talk about the outreach method. What is the outreach method all about? It is you, graphic designer, with high-paying mindset, reaching out to high-paying clients, telling them, "I design for a living." That's what they want to use. But you're trying to say, I'm a graphic designer and I'm ready to help you upgrade your business. That is how you can also attract high-paying clients as a graphic designer. So quickly, let's talk about few fundamentals before we wrap it up in this video. Few fundamentals about what I share with you right here. Talking about the referral, the outreach, and inbound leads, specifically the outreach method. So this is something you already know, that money is fundamentally a means of exchange. Yes, money is fundamentally a means of what? Of exchange. And exchange for what? For perceived value. So if I'm paying you, for instance, this wristwatch right here, okay, if I'm going to pay you 5,000 naira for this wristwatch, if I'm going to pay you 20,000 for this wristwatch, if I'm going to pay you 100,000 naira for this wristwatch, it means I have perceived that this wristwatch is worth this money. So if you are trying to reach out to your clients, they should also have this perception that what you're bringing to the table is equal to this amount. So when people go through your previous work, is it worth paying $1,000 for? Is it worth paying $100,000 for? Is it worth paying 100,000 naira for? Or I'm seeing a project that is worth maybe 2,000 naira, and then you're asking me to pay 100K, asking me to pay 200,000, asking me to pay 50K. Does that make sense? So there must be perceived value based on the table as a graphic designer. So if you want to make $1,000 monthly, you need to first have some form of value equivalent to $1,000. If you want to earn 200,000 naira monthly, you must have value equivalent to 200,000 naira, and you must be able to find the right people who need it enough to be willing to pay for it. Let me break it down. There is a problem. This business wants to solve their lack of, visibility. That's the problem. Now, with your designs, with your flyers, you can help this business to reach out to, you can help these businesses to gain the right visibility. And then there are people willing to pay for it. Then you can earn $1,000. Remember, as a graphic designer, you are first a problem solver before any other thing. So let me talk about this again. If you're a graphic designer, but your designs are not standard, irrespective of the tool you're using, whether you're using Photoshop or you're using Pixel Lab, you're using Canva, okay, make sure your designs are exceptional. Take courses. If you don't have the money to buy courses at the moment, maybe you're still starting out, okay, all you have to do, go on YouTube, watch videos, practice every day. Practice the same, make perfect, or makes perfect. Practice the same, makes perfect. Practice every single day. Okay, practice until you come to this point that you know you're valuable enough. So the winning formula is this: there is a problem, there is a value which you're bringing, and there are people, then the money is the outcome. C'est clair? Oui, c'est clair. So let's talk about two big mistakes graphic designers or probably you're making. Two mistakes that have been blocking your vision as a graphic designer. Number one, you're looking for clients in the wrong places. This is the simple reason why you're still on Fiverr, posting every day. You're Upwork, posting every day, asking, hire me, up and down. You're looking for clients in the wrong place. High-paying clients are not on Upwork. High-paying clients are not on Fiverr. That's the simple truth. Okay, you may argue this with me because probably some persons have posted stuff like that, but by the time we are done with this training, you understand that you'll be looking for clients in the wrong places. Secondly, you look like every other graphic designer. You're not standing out. Maybe you might have heard that the graphic design industry is saturated, but there are people making massive money. So if you must make massively, if you want to make this money in their thousands of dollars, then you must not look like every other graphic designer. So I'm going to share with you two examples, still talking about the outreach method, because sometimes when people come across my training, they get to know about the outreach method, Then the next thing, they start sending cold messages to people, either via email, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, that's currently X, and stuff like that. Sending messages, telling them to hire them and stuff like that. That's not how to do it. Look at this message. We're going to consider two examples. Example number one is a good, okay, let me not talk about whether it's a good or a bad one. But look at this. Somebody said, hello. Possibly the person said, good afternoon or good morning or good evening. The person said, I came across your website and believe it has significant potential. Immediately, they are saying, we offer affordable graphic design solutions to help your website stand out. Would you like me to send you a quote, send you my previous job, send you my portfolio, and stuff like that? Now, when you send this to me, the first thing I will do is to block you and report you. As simple as that. Some persons will be like, please hire me, I'm a good graphic designer, hire me everywhere, hire me. Some persons will just post their jobs, post their previous work without anyone asking for those jobs, asking for those flyers. No, they are just so desperate. So this is desperation, and this is, you're looking salesy. You look like someone who wants to just take money from them. There is a way to sell to high-paying clients without sounding desperate. And it is one of the ebooks I'll be sharing in this training. Now let's look at example number 2. Now imagine I sent this to you. Let us bring it down. Let's narrow it down. And I say, I'm surprised I didn't send this without saying the good morning and all of that. Calm down, relax, stay with me. Maybe I said, I'm surprised I didn't send this earlier. But last week was crazy. Now you're sending this to foreign clients. But last week was crazy busy, so I got it. What am I trying to say here? That I'm a very busy guy. I'm very busy. That I would have sent this, but I'm surprised I didn't send it. And okay, last week was very, very hectic for me. It's giving the person the mindset that I'm a busy guy. So for me to have sent this, type this, it means I'm creating time for you. Is that clear? Then I'm not saying hi John. I say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Then we move on. Let's move on. Then I said, I saw your project post, I saw your post in the SYC group. It could be men's group, women's group. Yeah. Okay, currently let me use I'm a software engineer, civil engineer, and we have so many groups. We have the current group, we have the NSE, architecture and building and stuff like that. Then I'm writing to someone, I'm saying, I saw your project and I like the balance you bring to the last post with business. Okay, actually, I couldn't care less about entrepreneurs posting about creating opportunities. I'm just excited at your own project, and especially the new one you're planning. I'm trying to say that I've studied your post for a while, and I'm glad that you have an innovative mind. So I'm trying to tell you that I've studied you, and for me, I only consider people that are valuable. Now I said, if you need any advice or help with setting up your online system, either through branding, website, feel free to drop a message. I will be glad to be part of your success story. How does it sound? I'm telling someone, I'll be glad to be part of your success. So I'm placing success ahead of, and the truth of the matter is that if you hire me, you're going to pay me. But I'm not telling you to hire me. I'm asking you to share with you. I'm asking you to reach out to me if you need me to assist you, because I want you to succeed. So indirectly, I'm telling you, I want to succeed because people are naturally selfish. What they want is all about themselves, myself. So use emotion and get them. Is that clear? I have so many examples, but time will fail me to share them with you. So if you want to find and attract your ideal clients, you want to pierce their subconscious and leave them throbbing to hire you. And imagine you're reaching out to a graphic designer and they say, I'm busy now. I can only take 2 jobs per week. And I say, okay, please, can I take the next slot? Do you want to be that kind of graphic designer? People are pleading with you. Please, can I take the next slot? Imagine you post on your status on your Facebook saying, I'll be designing 10 projects this week for a social and so discount. And people are posting saying, please, send paste account details. People are pleading with you to paste the account details so they can make payments. Do you want that kind of lifestyle? The solution is this. Think like a Yahoo boy. Think like a Yahoo boy. Okay, so let me just show you some crazy results some of my students got, as you can see. So these are some of the crazy results. Now, as you can see at the right side, these are some of the invitations I received. As you can see, good morning, Obi. I received your application. I would like to inform you that you've got the job. We would like you to be our digital marketer, graphic designer, and every other thing you mentioned in your CV and portfolio. We want to place you on a monthly salary of $300. A monthly, so they said you can work from home. All you have to do is deliver your job in time, is sort out and all of that. And look at the second one. All of that. This is a foreign, as you can see the profile there. Okay, so this is a foreign client. So from home, you're making $300 without stress. Okay, without stress. Possibly most times, these people, they just maybe ask you to design maybe 2 times in a week or 3 times in a week. At the end, you can just check $300 times the current exchange rate in Nigeria. Do your math, and then you agree with me that there is money in graphic design. Graphic design is a high income skill. Right here by my left, you have the deposit, USDT deposit of $1,066. Okay, let me show you this quickly. Now, let me show you this. I don't know, okay, if you can see this. Yeah, if you can see this, it's a well done, boss. I have come to say a big thank you. I got a new laptop, 195K, and so on and so forth. So this guy got, okay, say I was able to make 700K. Okay, wow. So I was able to make 700K last week from all you taught me in the premium client acquisition course and the marketing, and thanks a lot, God bless you. So this my student was a smartphone graphic designer. He made 700K and bought a laptop after purchasing his course. Look at this person. Look at Jacket Emmanuel. He said, good day, boss Candido. I came with good news. Premium client acquisition cost is much more than what I paid for. Even a newbie can testify. I would even pay 100K if I want to get it now. I won't lie you. He said so many things. He said, okay. He said, I've been working on Upwork and LinkedIn as a freelance designer, but haven't made up to 500K. But 3 weeks of implementing what you thought, I've hit over ₦1 million. Wow. So this is 1.5 million. This is the transaction receipt of one of my students after learning from me. And he has also made over ₦1 million after a few weeks of implementation. Is that not wow? Look at Francisca. Say, boss Candido, you're the best, no cap, and stuff like that. Which kind of time before? Okay, this lady was paid. She was sent 112,000 naira for data. So Francisca here was nothing actually. I know Francisca. Her story was just fun. But after everything, after she learned from me, she got a blockchain project that pays her $250 weekly. Oh my God. Okay, look at these transactions. Time with him to talk about them. Look at this, 1,804, and so on and so forth. Alright, so this is one course you should not miss. As you can see, 3,744 members have already purchased this course, and they are getting massive results. So the premium client acquisition course is for you. It's for you if you're still struggling as a graphic designer. It's for you if you're already a graphic designer but you want to land high-paying gigs. You want to attract high-paying clients locally or foreign. So in this training, I'm going to show you how to stop undervaluing your skills and start charging what you're worth. We're going to build your millionaire mindset. Yes, you'll be thinking in millions. Secondly, I'm going to help you turn your social media profile into a client magnet, and also show you the exact profile optimization you need in order to attract high-paying clients. Okay, I'll also show you the step-by-step tactics for finding. Okay, so one thing is for you to have the skill. Another thing is for you to locate these clients where they are. So I'm going to hold you by your hand. I will take you to the places where these guys are hiding, where they are, because not to make themselves visible so that people will not be disturbing them. So I'll hold you by your hand. I'll show you step-by-step tactics how to reach out to them. I will also teach you how to automate the outreach method so that clients will come to you. So even when you're asleep, clients will reach out to you. I'll show you how to optimize your WhatsApp, your LinkedIn, how to optimize it, and these clients will reach out to you. I'll also show you, some proven strategies. I'll show you all proven strategies which I use to build a winning portfolio. So if you don't have a portfolio, don't bother yourself. Just relax your mind. You have boss Candido, Coach Candido, the #1 quality engineer right here before you. So I'm going to hold you by your hand, teach you the proven strategies to build a winning portfolio that attracts high-paying clients even if you're just starting out. Yeah, you heard that right from me. So also, I'm going to teach you the right way to write your about me section, your bio. So many persons don't know how to write their bio. So when people ask them for their social media handle, they share their links, and when the people go through it, they're not attracted. But I will show you how to write a bio that attracts high-paying clients. I'll also show you where the CEOs, these marketing heads, the business owners, I'll show you where they are and how to identify your ideal clients. I'll also teach you the secrets to pricing your services like a pro and how to get results that are equivalent to your worth. Imagine you're designing and then you're making $1,000 monthly. Your lifestyle will change. You have the freedom that you've always wanted. Many people are working from home today because they want freedom. They want to travel when they want to rest when they want, and with the right people as clients, you can achieve these desires. And I'm here to help you. I'm here to assist you. I also share with you some high converting blueprints to close deals with high paying clients, even if you are a beginner. I also share with you my content marketing for you to build your authority without spending money on ads. Yes, organically. You don't need to spend money on ads, money Facebook ads, all those ads, which I'm not saying they are bad, but I'm going to teach you how to do them organically and attract the high clients. My target for you is that this month you should make at least $100. And once you're done with this training, your preceding months will be making $1,000 with all full assurance. Okay, now I also teach you how to turn one-time clients to long-term clients, and also teach you how to make multiple figures every single month as a graphic designer. I have so many bonuses for you. Okay, I have my winning CV, I have my resume template, I have my content marketing jackpot, I have my library worth over 500,000, where you have the money magnets, where you have the digital product mastery, you have the content marketing courses, you have the organic traffic generation course, you have my WhatsApp income funnel, you have my lead generation secrets. Also, I'll give you, of course, once you get this training, you have lifetime access to my mentorship group. I'll share my ebooks with you for free, my templates for free, all for free. And guess what? The best part of this is that if you get this course today, you're going to get a 50% discount. This course currently is rated at 20,000 naira. So for a 50% discount, you're going to get this course for 10,000 naira. Yes, 10,000 naira. You're going to learn everything, single thing I mentioned. I'm going to hold you by your hand, because whatever we've learned in this training is just a scratch on the surface. It's just a scratch on the surface. I'm going to hold you by your hand, teach you how to set up your brand, how to build your brand, how to reach out to these clients, and how to create a beautiful portfolio for yourself. Everything are already in this course. But I want to do something crazy. Instead of 50% discount, which is 10,000 naira, I want to slash this course for the next 24 hours to 5,000 naira. Yes, for you. I want to slash it down to just 5,000 naira for you. And this offer is just for 24 hours. So this course is currently 20,000 naira, but 50% is 10,000. But I want to just give you this offer. With 5,000 naira, you're going to get this course for just 5,000 naira only. So it's left for you as a high-paying graphic designer. So you need to prove now if you're a high-paying graphic designer or you are a low-paying graphic designer. So you need to get the right materials, the right arsenals that will equip you to attract high-paying clients. So what next? There's no much talk in this training. All you have to do, you can pay directly via seller. So just click https://seller.com/high-paying-client, and it will take you to the dashboard where you can make your payments, or you can pay directly to me, to Obi Onakachukwu. Account number is right here on my screen, 2089-86944, and the bank is UBA. You can chat me up directly if you want any confirmation, and I will be seeing you in my mentorship group. Don't play, okay? Remember, I'm slashing down to 5,000 naira for the next 24 hours. After 24 hours, I'll be taking about to the original price, which is 20,000, or I might be considering taking it to 50%, which is 10,000 naira. And after 22 hours, I'm taking it back to 20,000 naira. So you need to understand your next 1 million naira is behind this course. So don't miss out. Don't play. Quickly, I'm waiting for you. So quickly make your payments and join the Millionaire Minds.